So thank you, Lenys, for participating in this mini interview. First, I'd like to ask you, how did you feel physically and mentally before starting our program?
So mentally, I was a little lost. I was a little lost. I've been flailing around Facebook, looking around because I knew I had very poor energy. I was looking to increase my energy, and I recognized my mobility was becoming limited. So that started to concern me, and so I was lost because I guess I'm a victim of too much information, and I knew a little bit about a lot of different things, but I didn't trust myself. So that's how I was feeling.
Okay, and what made our services stand out more than others?
So this is a very unique place. I had never heard of a place that had physical therapy and one-on-one personal training. When I recognized that, to me that was like heaven, because I was always afraid of personal trainers that had no understanding of injury, that had no understanding of joint pain, specifically middle-aged people like me that were concerned, right? But I wanted to increase mobility. So I knew I needed to take some risk. I knew I needed to do something, but I was afraid and I felt limited. What this gave me was the confidence that the individuals that I'm dealing with are professionals and they understand injury. And there's a physical therapist that's guiding things. I'd never heard of that. Honestly, I have never heard of that. I think it's a brilliant idea.
Thank you. And what have you been able to achieve since using this program?
So this program has been heaven sent, mainly because I have been able to really increase my energy and my strength. Honestly, it's been remarkable for me to feel the strength in my core, the importance of that strength, and how I move about my day, which has been a significant difference in where I was when I started or when I wasn't even here. Literally just bending down, things that before I would do cautiously because I knew there was going to be a pain, because I knew I had weakness in my hip. I would do it with caution. Now I'm strong. Now I can bend down. I keep moving. It's like I was 20 years ago. And so to me, it's been really remarkable. I can't say enough about it.
Thank you. What, if anything, has exceeded your expectations?
Well, definitely the fact that I actually enjoyed it, which for me, that is something, because I did not, and I would have told you I do not enjoy resistance. I have every resistance band at my house. I have all kinds, I have invested in this, but I never did it alone because I was afraid. And I recognized sometimes I would have more pain and then I would slow down. But I literally look forward to coming here because of the people. I look forward to the exercises because I feel the strength when I do them. And they're not the type of exercises or movements that burn you out to the extent that you don't want to come back. It's building. It builds. So for me, it's just been a positive experience all around. I love coming here. Everyone's wonderful.
Thank you, Lenys. And we can talk a little bit about your injury. So, what was your experience with this injury that you had in comparison to other ones that you've had in the past? And if you'd like to go deeper into what the biggest difference that you experienced resolving that injury here.
So I have herniated discs in my cervical spine, and I have struggled with hip pain for at least 10 years. On and off, better, worse, never gone. Always some level of pain in my hip. I've had that for 10 years. And so therefore, always with medication, taking diclofenac, taking muscle relaxants, getting better and then getting worse. The biggest difference that I have found is that the strength of my core and the strength of my quads has absolutely changed how my hip feels. I no longer feel vulnerable, and that is huge for me. That, in combination with the exceptional physical therapy that I have received here. I've received physical therapy in the past and it hasn't been bad, but it has not been the one-on-one, a full hour dedicated. I have had stuff done here that I had never heard of before, that I had never seen before. And so I recognize that in combination with the personal trainer, there is actual teamwork, and it's a comprehensive way of handling my injury, my well-being, and I find that together it's really giving me that strength, and everybody that deals with me understands my limitations as it comes from the physical therapist. So that's, to me, I've never heard of anything like that. So to me, that's a fantastic approach to injury and exercise.
Awesome, Lenys. Thank you so much for this. We really appreciate having you as a client.
Thank you.